Vihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Jaya Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhari. Jaya Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhari. Yashodanandana Vraja Janaranjana. Yashodanandana Vraja Janaranjana. Yashodanandana Vraja Janaranjana. Yamuna Tira Vanachari. Yamuna Tira Vanachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Jaya Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhari. Jaya Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhari. Yashodanandana Vraja Janaranjana. Yashodanandana Vraja Janaranjana. Yashodanandana Vraja Janaranjana. Yamuna Tira Vanachari. Yamuna Tira Vanachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radhe. Jaya Gauranitai 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Jai Jagannatha Jaya Baladeva Subhadramaya Jaya Sudarshana. Jai Prabhupada Jai Prabhupada Prabhupada Jai Prabhupada. Nittai Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nittai Gaur Hari Bol. श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की श्रील प्रभुपाद की ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्. नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवतेरुत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी. कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपकुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः. नमः पंकजनाभाय नमः पंकजमालिने नमः पंकजनेत्राय नमस्ते पंकजांग्रहे. Hare Krishna, welcome you all on this morning class on Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. Today we'll be discussing from Canto 1, Chapter 19, verse number 30. Saha samvritaha tatra mahan mahiyasam brahmarshi rajarsi devarshi sanghai व्यरोचता अलम भगवान यथा इंदुः ग्रह रक्षा तारा निकरै परितः स संवृतस्तत्र महान् महीयसाम् ब्रह्मर्षि राजर्षि देवर्षि संघैः व्यरोचतालं भगवान् यतेन्दुर् ग्रहर्क्षतारा निकरैः परीतः ससंवृतस्तत्र महान् महीयसाम् ब्रह्मर्षि राजर्षि देवर्षि संघैः व्यरोचतालं भगवान् यथेन्दुर् ग्रहर्क्षतारा निकरैः परीतः ससंवृतस्तत्र महान् महीयसाम् ब्रह्मर्षि राजर्षि देवर्षि संघैः व्यरोचतालं भगवान् यथेन्दुर् ग्रहक्षतारा निकरैः परीतः. Please recite. संवृतस्तत्र महान् महीयसाम् भगवान् यथेन्दुर् ग्रहक्षतारा निकरैः परीतः. ससंवृतस्तत्र महान् महीयसाम् ब्रह्मर्षि राजर्षि देवर्षि संघैः व्यरोचतालं भगवान् यथेन्दुर् ग्रहक्षतारा निकरैः परीतः. माताजी. ससंवृतस्तत्र महान् महीयसाम् श्रीराजर्षि देवर्षि संघैः विरोचतालं भगवान् यथेन्दुर् ग्रहक्षतारा निकरैः परीतः. Word-to-word meaning, translation, purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki. Saha Shri Sukadeva Goswami. Samvritaha, surrounded by. Tatra, there. Mahan, great. Mahiyasam, of the greatest. Brahmarshi, saint among the Brahmanas. Rajarsi, saint among the kings. Devarshi, saint among the demigods. Sanghai, by the assembly of. Vyarochata, well deserved. Alam, able. Bhagavan, powerful. Yatha, as. Induhu, the moon. Graha, planets. Riksha, heavenly bodies. Tara, stars. Nikarai, by the assembly of. Paritaha, surrounded by. Translation. Sukadeva Goswami was then surrounded by saintly sages and demigods, just as the moon is surrounded by stars, planets, and other heavenly bodies. His presence was gorgeous and he was respected by all. Purport. In the great assembly of saintly personalities, there was Vyasadeva, the Brahmarshi, Narada, the Devarshi, Parashurama, the great ruler of the Kshatriya kings, etc. Some of them were powerful incarnations of the Lord. Sukadeva Goswami was not known as Brahmarshi, Rajarshi or Devarshi, nor was he an incarnation like Narada, Vyasa or Parashurama. And yet he excelled them in respects paid. This means that the devotee of the Lord is more honored in the world than the Lord himself. One should therefore never minimize the importance of a devotee like Sukadeva Goswami. Jai Shri Shri Radha Madhav ki, Shri Shri Gaur Nitai ki, Shri Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Maharani ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. Om Ajnana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Uta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sakrajatam Sahagana Raghunatanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishaghanvitamscha Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratvise Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So this is a chapter explaining about the appearance of Srila Sukadeva Goswami. Sukadeva Goswami is the one who spoke Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam to Pariksit Maharaj, one of the 12 Mahajanas, Sukadeva Goswami, and also considered to be the personal parrot of Srimati Radharani. Shuka means parrot. So he knows the highest, the devotional ecstasies. He knows that what is that, the Radha Krishna worship, Radha Krishna relationship. He knows that how Radharani serves Lord Krishna is the highest ecstasy of pure devotional service. He knows that. So he is the best person to impart that devotional knowledge onto Pariksit Maharaj, who is very eager to learn what exactly a person who is about to die, what he has to do. He is inquiring. He just went to the bank of Ganga there. He is just sitting like this. Now Lord is so merciful that He made me free from all these obligations, all these responsibilities. God is so merciful. Now I can completely just surrender unto the Lord, hear His glories, chant His glories, and go back to Godhead. He's just thinking like this, but how to do that? Then so many sages came from all over the world, all over the universe. In the previous shloka we have seen the different sages' names who all had come there. Then, when everyone came, at that time he started asking, please tell me, what should I do? As a person who is going to die, what is my prime responsibility? Then they were all speaking, explaining, you should do devotional service, you should surrender to Krishna and all. Yes, please teach me. I want to learn, I want to hear. Then at that time, Sri Sukadeva Goswami appears. What is this sound? Down, and some machine is working. You can tell them to stop now. Some kitchen machine is working. So close the windows. So he was very eager to learn Bhagavatam. So at that time, Srila Sukadeva Goswami has appeared. Now, when Sukadeva Goswami appeared, everyone were offering pranam, obeisances. Now, this is a shloka which explains that how different types of sages were present. There were Brahmarshis, there were Devarshis, there were rajarsis. So we'll just have a little discussion on what is this Rishi, Devarshi, Rajarshi, Brahmarshi, etc. Okay. So you all heard the word Rishi. Rishi. So what is Rishi? Rishi means sage. Rishi means sage. So what is a sage? Whom do you call a sage? There's a saying, no, in our book distribution. Become a sage, page by page. You read every page of Srila Prabhupada books, and one day you will become a sage. So what does that mean? What does that mean of becoming a sage? Anyone? Seer, very good. So what is he seeing? What is the sage seeing? Very good. You are also seeing, I am also seeing, a sage is also seeing. So what is the difference? What is the difference between the seeing of a common man and a sage? Common man sees only the external things, physical things. You should only speak when I tell you. When I ask question, raise your hand, then I will tell, then you speak. Okay? Don't speak in between. So, a seer, he sees something beyond physical, something beyond physical matter. That is the soul, the nature of the soul, the activity of the soul. So that is what a rishi means. He has some spiritual vision. So many people don't know what is the soul, what is body. They don't know. So seer means, a sage means he knows that there is body, there is soul. There is a difference between the body and soul. The body is functioning because of the presence of the soul, etc. A little more than a sage is, actually these are all words which are a sage, that means a rishi, a maharshi, rishi, maharshi, and then brahmarshi. These are all the states of consciousness. As his consciousness keeps expanding, keeps deepening, upgrading, so his level of seeing, his standard of seeing, analyzing the things, understanding the things increases. So that's why he reaches to the Brahmarshi level. Brahmarshi level. So Brahmarshi is the topmost. There's nothing beyond Brahmarshi. There's a beautiful example comes in Ramayana of Vishwamitra, who wanted to become what does Vishwamitra wanted to become? He wanted to become Brahmarshi. Why he wanted to become Brahmarshi? Yeah. Once upon a time, he had happened to visit the hermitage of Vasishta. So he went along all with soldiers, Akshauhinis. He went there, and Vasishta said, "Don't worry, I'll feed every one of you." He was surprised how just a simple Brahmana living in hermitage, how he will feed Akshauhinis. Then he requested the Kamadhenu cow that he has. Said, please deliver all the feast items. Panchabhaksha Paramannam. Panchabhakshas they are called. So immediately she fulfilled Kamadhenu desire, she fulfilled, and lakhs of people were fed. Then Vishwamitra was surprised. How is that when a simple Brahmana could feed? What is the most surprising thing? Then he came to know that there is a Kamadhenu which can fulfill anyone's desire. And because he is the king, he thought that anything which is best in the kingdom should be with the king. So he said, give me that. I want Kamadhenu. In return, I will give you crores of cows which can give sweet milk. So you can do your yajnas, everything. You can get milk, ghee. You can do your pujas. Then Vasishtha said, no, I cannot give that. We are all dependent on this. We cannot give. Then he attacked. He sent his soldiers, capture the cow and bring it. When the cow is crying, Kamadhenu is crying. Oh, Vasishtha, they are taking away. What to do? You are not protecting. He said, your Kamadhenu, you release the soldiers and they will fight. Then the Kamadhenu released lakhs and lakhs and lakhs of soldiers, elephants, horses, arrows. They attacked the army of Vishwamitra and they defeated. So Vishwamitra got defeated. So he was very disturbed with that. He said that this Vasishtha is so powerful. Why? Because he is a Brahmarshi. I want to become a Brahmarshi. So from king position, he wanted to go to the position of Brahmarshi. It's not very easy. It's very, very, very difficult job. And in this course of reaching to the standard of Brahmarshi, he has to face lot of challenges. He was king, Raja. When it started, he gave up everything and went to Himalayas and started tapasya. He became a sage, became rajarsi. Then when he was practicing, he has to face 3 anarthas. First anartha which he has to face was greed. As soon as he saw the cow, he developed a greed. He wanted to possess that. So then when he was doing tapasya, he has to face the challenge of lust. Because anyone who does tapasya, Indra becomes fearful. Oh, this person will become very powerful and he will take up my position. So then Indra has to send Apsaras and he had sent Menaka. And Vishwamitra got disturbed. But again he regained. He came back. He fell down, but again he continued his tapasya. Then he has to overcome the challenge of anger. Greed, lust and anger. And anger how? There was one king whose name was Trishanku. He wanted to go to heaven in the same body. So he came to Vishwamitra. Said, you are so powerful sage, please send me to heaven. So Vishwamitra, he used his tapasya power to send Trishanku rocket. Trishanku is going up. And then from the heaven, these Devatas are watching, hey, who is this fellow coming without any qualification? So Devatas are also, they are also sending powers. So Trishanku is going up like this, and from up, some powers are coming, weapons are coming, stopping him, and Trishanku got stuck in between. And till now, Trishanku is there only. Therefore, if someone's position is neither inside nor outside, we call him as Trishanku position. Uncertain position. So now what? So many thousands of years he did tapasya for what? For sending Trishanku to heaven. So he used all that power. So he lost the power. Again he started tapasya. And then he understood that, I misused my power because of anger. Why anger? Because Vasishta could not send, so I will send. Vasishta said no. No, you are not qualified. So Vasishta, I will send. I will show my power. Why anger comes? Why we develop anger? Can someone tell? Yes. Frustration of? Yeah. Any more answers? Why we develop anger? Why we get anger? On someone? Huh? Very good. Because of envy. You develop anger on someone because you have envy on him. From past, maybe 1 day before, 2 days before, 1 week before, 1 year before, 10 years before, you had some clash with him and you developed envy with him. Or for without any reason you developed envy. So when you have envy on someone, for no reason you will become anger. For no reason you will become angry. So now he wanted to become powerful, then Vasishta, like that. Vasishta is so powerful. So to overcome that envy, so because of that envy, he developed anger. And then he has to lose his power of tapasya for using it on Trishanku to send, which it was unsuccessful. And then he understood that. So he came out of his envious nature, angry. He came out of that. He won over greed, he won over lust, and then he won over anger. Then finally, again after doing thousands of years tapasya, Brahma came and blessed. Vishwamitra, now you are Brahmarshi, don't worry. Now you became Brahmarshi. So it's a very, very tough job to become a Brahmarshi. It's not so easy. But here, interestingly, Sukadeva Goswami, as Prabhupada writes in the purport, he is not mentioned as Brahmarshi or Devarshi or rajarsi or any rishi. But still, so many Brahmarshis, so many Devarshis, so many rajarsis who are waiting there, they all offered obeisances. You offer obeisances to someone who is greater than you, who is superior to you, either in age or in position or in qualities. So here, in the qualities, he is superior to all of them who are present. Therefore, Prabhupada writes, a devotee is worshipped. The worship of a devotee excels even the Lord in this world. Because it is said in the assembly, there were also some sages who are like Shaktya-Vesha avatars, like Vyasadeva. He is a Shaktya-Vesha avatar. He is a literary incarnation who just appeared. He is a God, literary incarnation who came to write Vedas. But a pure devotee, he can excel even the avatars of the Lord in worship, in the standards of worship. So this shows that the power of devotion is powerful and effective than material power, than a material power or any kind of material expertness or knowledge. You can say Rishi means knowledge. He has knowledge. He has developed knowledge, full knowledge. So once upon a time, there was one Rishi, sage, Bharadwaja. So he was doing tapasya. So many years he has done tapasya, thousands of years. Then Indra has appeared. Then he asked for the boon, give me 100 more years because I want to study Vedas. I want to study all the Vedas. I want to get all the knowledge of the Vedas. So Tathastu. So 100 years just studying Vedas. 100 years passed. So all the 100 years he was doing tapasya and the Vedas, studying Vedas and all. Then again Indra appeared for second time. Said, give me more 100 years. My study of Vedas is not completed. Indra said, okay, Tadastu. The second time, one more 100 years he is doing reading Vedas. So 2 times over. Third time also, He said, I want more 100 years. Fourth time, fifth time, like that 5 times he asked. After 5 times, when Indra came, again he asked, give me more 100 years. I have not completed studying Vedas. I have to get so much knowledge. I have to get all the knowledge of the Vedas. Then Indra, he created 3 mountains in front of him. Each mountain, he has taken a handful of mud. 1, 2, 3. And gave to Bharadwaj. He said, in all these 5 lifetimes, what you have accumulated Vedic knowledge is this much. This handful of mud. What is remaining is that mountain. So don't be so foolish to understand the Vedas in lifetime. Thousands of lifetimes are also not sufficient to read, understand Vedas. The Vedas are eternal. Vedas are Vedic knowledge is infinite. You cannot just learn in one lifetime. Then what should I do? And Indra said, just surrender unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, worship Him, become His devotee, because that is the essence of all the Vedic literatures. Then Bharadwaj went to one place, mountains, he did tapasya, he did meditation on the Lord, and then the Lord appeared and blessed him, and he went back to God. So what does this shows? That materially or in terms of knowledge, you may try to get so much knowledge, but it is never an end. It is never, you cannot attain perfection in that. Just like the scientists, they are doing research. There is no end for that. There is no end. Prabhupada said everything is there in Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam. All the sages have done so much research and gave the Vedas, gave the Bhagavatam, which is the Amal Puran, Bhagavad Gita, which is the essence of the Vedas. Just read. Just like there are, Prabhupada said, 4 books are enough. Just read Gita, Bhagavatam, nectar of devotion, nectar of instruction. Thus, what you want to get, you will get. There is another story where we can see that how the devotion is powerful than Shakti. How Bhakti is powerful than Shakti. In the pastime of Ambarish Maharaj, Durvasa Muni, who was also Brahmarshi. Durvasa Muni also Brahmarshi. He became angry. Of course, it's a special personality. How can you may ask Brahmarshi how he can become angry? This is the Leela of the Lord. So he became angry and wanted to kill Ambarish. And he took one hair, just threw it like this. And one demon has come, trying to attack Ambarish Maharaj. At that time, what happened? The Lord had sent Sudarshan Chakra, killed the demon and started attacking the Durvasa Muni also. This shows how devotion is powerful. A devotee, Ambarish Maharaj is not, he has not done any big tapasya, going to Himalayas, thousands of years, standing on one leg, doing yoga, pranayam, ashtanga. He has not done that. What he has done is complete pure devotional service. That attracted the Lord. That captured the Lord. You see? So here also is a situation where Sukadeva Goswami is a pure personality, pure devotion personified. So when such person has come, all the sages, they were offering pranam, they were offering obeisances, and he was given a seat. He was sitting on the throne and it was looking so gorgeous. That whole atmosphere was looking so gorgeous. We can also see in life of Prabhupada, what is the meaning of Prabhupada? Prabhupada means what? One who has taken shelter at the lotus feet of the Lord. Prabhu, Krishna, Pada, lotus feet. One who has taken shelter at the lotus feet of the Lord is Prabhupada. What else? Other definitions. Very good. Prabhupada is the one at whose feet so many Prabhus take shelter. At whose feet so many Prabhus have taken shelter. Saint among the saints. That is Prabhupada. Saint among the saints. Just like Sukadeva Goswami, is giving Bhagavatam and all the great personalities are hearing, all the great sages were with so much respect, so much faith they were hearing. Similarly, Prabhupada, when he would go for preaching in the Western world, anywhere, wherever he go, all his disciples would sit. They are also like great sages, no? Who has taken up Krishna consciousness and preaching all over the world. They are like the sages. They are the sages. And Prabhupada is shining in the midst of all of them. So you can understand like that in the life of Prabhupada. So in our life, coming to our practicality, can you do like Vishwamitra to overcome the anarthas in the heart? Is it possible for you to do tapasya like Vishwamitra? Doing thousands of years tapasya. So how can you come out of this anarthas? Greed, lust, anger. How you can come out of it? What is the method? The method is pure devotional service. Method is pure devotional service. Just follow the footsteps of what Ambarish Maharaj has done. See the examples. How bhakti is more powerful than Shakti. Pandavas have 7 Akshohinis and Kauravas have 11 Akshohinis. Their strength is more. But Pandavas won the battle. How? Because they have taken shelter of the Lord and the Lord is on their behalf. Even the Lord's Narayani Sena was on the side of Kauravas. But still Pandavas won the battle. Why? Because they have taken shelter of the Lord who always gives protection. So when we see these examples where bhakti is powerful, not only that, Lord personally protected Arjuna many times. Many times he protected. Even after the battle of Kurukshetra, Krishna said, Arjuna, please get down. First you get down. Arjuna said, no my lord, you get down first, I will get down next. Then Krishna said, no, you get down first. Arjuna got down. And after that Krishna got down. After Krishna got down, the whole chariot became powder. That means the chariot was already smashed. It was just intact because of the presence of the Lord. The arrows were coming from all the directions and Krishna is driving the chariot in such a way to overcome all these arrows. There was once a situation where Arjuna took the vow to kill Jayadratha before sunset. And it was about to sunset and he has not yet reached Jayadratha's camp. And what Krishna did? He covered the sun. And then Jayadratha came out jumping. I won. Then immediately Krishna removed the cover. Still there is sunshine. Then Arjuna killed. So like that, so many instances where Lord personally protected. So this shows how bhakti is powerful than Shakti. Bhakti Shakti is powerful than just Shakti. So these anarthas has to be worked out. It's not that they will, of course, if you perform pure devotional service, they will go away. But you have you have to work on that. You have to sincerely work on that. How can you give up greed? Lobe. How you can give up the lobe? What is the solution? Don't tell just Hare Krishna, just chant Hare Krishna. That's the ultimate solution. But you have to do something more than that. We can just chant Hare Krishna. Why we have to come to Bhagavatam class? No, everything has a purpose. How you can overcome greed? Yeah, you are telling something. So what is greed? No, it is said in Hindi. पाप का बाप लोभ है. पाप का बाप लोभ है. Paap is sin, lust. What is the father of lust? Greed. It starts with greed. I want more. Not satisfied. Then you commit sin. Then you eye on others' property, lust. Then if it doesn't fulfill, then anger. So it starts with greed. Be careful. Starts with greed. Not satisfied. You have, but you are not satisfied. You want more. Then you have to commit sin. So how can you stop this? Doing something which you are satisfied. You are satisfied, but your mind says, I want more. You have something, but your mind says, I want more. So how you can overcome this? Tell me something practical. Very good. Sharing. Whatever you have, distribute. Our parampara is only distribute. Distribute prasadam, distribute books, distribute holy name. Our parampara is what? Distribute the mercy. Funds will come. Distribute, spend, expand, preaching. Don't keep. If you keep with yourself, you will get rotten. You will become attached. You will commit sins. So how you can overcome greed? See, greed means you want more. You have something, but you want more. So you have to be smart in this. Okay, you want. There is a craving for the more, but more will. Okay, you can take more, but whatever you have, leave it. And God is so merciful that when you give up more, God gives you more. When you hold, God will not give. When you give up, He will give you more. So the principle for overcoming greed is sharing and caring. Share whatever you have, share with others. Give, distribute. Nothing belongs to us, right? I mean, I'm telling in terms of whatever the talents, resources that we have, distribute, use it in the service of the Lord, service of the devotees, sharing. How you can overcome lust? Enjoying propensity? How? Becoming a servant of the Lord. You're thinking you are the enjoyer. No. Change it. Krishna is the... From me enjoying, I should give enjoyment. I should give service. See, in the material enjoyment, you take a sense object, you will get some enjoyment. But then after that comes misery. In the spiritual happiness is, you take first some burden. You take some stress, some anxiety for the Lord. After that you will get pleasure. So the definition of the real enjoyment is not actually enjoying. The definition of real enjoyment is giving enjoyment to others. Especially in our devotional context, it is to the Lord and to the devotees. When you do hard work, when you do efforts, when you take stress, anxiety for the service of the Lord, that gives you satisfaction, that gives you enjoyment. So in that way one can overcome enjoying propensity called lust. How can you overcome anger? I asked why one develops anger. What was the answer? Envy. So you have to work on the envy. So think about whom are the people whom you are envious of. What are the places where you are envious of? Don't be envious. You are not going to get anything. You are going to get burnt in that anger. You yourself are going to get burnt. So work on that. And also, giving up the propensity for sense enjoyment, also you can become free from anger. Because when you get anger, when someone disturbs your sense enjoyment. So when you also work in the direction of giving up sense enjoyment, or rather sense enjoyment in a spiritual way, how Ambarish Maharaj was doing, engaging his senses in the service of the Lord. So when you engage your senses in that way, then also slowly you will become free from anger. And there are many other another's, illusion, pride, all these things. You will be freed from all these things by performance of devotional service in the association of devotees. And this devotional service is so potent, it is so powerful, that within a lifetime you can become fully Krishna conscious. As Prabhupada says, anyone who chants at least 30 years nicely, he'll become free from all the anarthas. But are you chanting nicely? Are you doing bhakti nicely? Check your parameters. How much you are, what are you watching, what are you doing, what are you speaking, where are you going, how much service you are doing. So all these things, you check yourself. You have to check yourself. No one can check. No one can check others. You have to check yourself. Prabhupada gives example of now an aeroplane is in the sky. Now after the aeroplane goes into the sky, let us say 10 aeroplanes took take off into the sky. After that, each aeroplane has to take care of itself, right? Can one aeroplane help another aeroplane in the sky? No. Once before takeoff, possible, but after takeoff, not possible. So right now we are flying right now, devotees. So you have to take care of yourself. So you check your own parameters, you analyze yourself, you do self-analysis. That's how you can advance in Krishna consciousness. So this is a verse which says that how a pure devotee like Sukadeva Goswami, the great rishis, the great sages are surrendered at his lotus feet to hear Bhagavatam. So this is the greatness of a pure devotee who surpasses all different sages, rishis. He remains as the epitome of all the sages. He becomes a lighthouse, he becomes a beacon of light for all the sages. Hare Krishna. I'll stop here. Any questions? Yeah. Mike, take the mic.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. In one lecture, I heard that we should not overcome our anger. We should show our anger to the people who are envious to the devotees. But in this lecture, I heard that we should.
This is personal application.
Personal application. Okay.
Personal application. If someone comes here, trying to attack, you have to go and attack. You cannot just sit and here do chanting. Okay. So you have to protect. You have to. That is called presence of mind. That is called what?
Presence of mind.
Samaya Spurti. It's called
Samaya Spurti.
Got it?
Yes, Prabhu.
So you understand both ways. Yes. Otherwise it becomes like a hen, that hen, golden egg, Ardha Kukutanaya. You understand anger, but where to apply the anger, that's also you should know. Okay. Hanumanji became angry. Arjuna was angry. So that's for the service of the Lord. When you're in management, you'll become more anger. Because no one hears. So you have to tighten the screw. Any other questions? Question? Yeah. Behind.
Bro, small confusion that Sukadeva Goswami is honored more than the incarnations of Lord. How is that possible?
No, incarnations here means like Vyasadeva. He is like the literary incarnation. So there are sages who are like Narada is a Shakti-Avesh avatar. So in that way. Incarnation, there are 6 types of incarnations. What are they?
Leela avataras, Purusha avataras, these avatara. Here, Shakti avatar.
Shakti-Avesh avatar. So there are also avatars. Parashurama is also there. It is written in the purport. Parashurama, the great ruler of the Kshatriya kings, etc. He is also there.
So, devotee by his strength, Sukadeva Goswami is powerful by his devotion.
In this context, there. In the
context.
presence of so many great rishis, devarshis, brahmarshis, etc. Sukadeva Goswami is being respected by all of them. So he says that Prabhupada says he has excelled. The devotee of the Lord is more honored in the world than the Lord himself. He excelled them in the respects paid.
Because of his devotional strength.
Yeah. Yes, because of his pure devotion, his consciousness. Yeah, there's a example where he is walking and some ladies are taking bath and they didn't cover their bodies. But when the Vyasadeva came in behind, they covered their bodies. What does the ladies say there?
Because he wasn't in bodily consciousness.
He is
never
completely in
differentiates.
transcendental consciousness. Vyasadeva, he is a grihastha and he has to differentiate. Even though he doesn't have the intention to see the woman, but he has to differentiate between man and woman.
Man and woman.
But he is not like that. So there is a level of consciousness.
And Narada Muni, how come that Narada Muni did not give Bhagavatam discourse? Sukadeva Goswami was selected.
There is no reason why Narad Muni did not give. There is nothing like any wrong reason for that. It is only the right reason, or it is only for the purpose, it is only for this purpose that Sukadeva Goswami has to deliver Bhagavatam, because he is the one who directly heard, the intimate pastimes of the Lord. There is no wrong reason for this. Okay? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Grantaraj Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki, Śrīla Prabhupada ki jai.